When machines meet mayhem, we hit recalling in the muck. This is where power meets pressure. What happens next? You'll have to see it to believe it. Let's roll. When ice says no, the Menzi Muck, a 91 4x4 Plus, says, "Hold my pontoons." This spider excavator waddles into frozen chaos like it's on a first date with gravity. Built for dredging dreams and ice missions, it tries its best. Slips, splashes, and all. Not perfect yet, but hey, watching it stumble is half the show. It's a battle of torque versus terrain as Stefan Valente's Kamek skidder muscles its way uphill. The blade cuts deep, the frame growls, and gravity throws a tantrum. This isn't just pushing dirt, it's forest power dancing on the edge of disaster. One moment it's routine digging. The next, Hyundai's excavator scrambles as a flash flood surges through Shugnov Jamoat. Even steel giants can't outmuscle Mother Nature's fury. The T-130 charges through the underbrush like it's clearing history itself. That open-tooth blade filters out dirt while yanking stubborn roots and rocks. But hear that struggling roar. The engine's wheezing, likely a choked filter. Raw force is there, but it's begging to breathe. Every inch of terrain tried to stop him, but the Kamox F175 didn't blink. With brute torque, agile steering, and traction chains biting hard, it powered through mud, rocks, and steep slopes, dragging full-length logs like it's nothing. This isn't luck, it's precision forestry at its finest. Armed with a hydraulic breaker and reinforced bucket, this excavator doesn't ask the rock to move, it commands it. Precision strikes, brutal force, no gimmicks, just pure power in motion. Thought that was satisfying? Type 1 if yes, 0 if not. Let's see where the crowd stands today. A heart-stopping flip. The Fiat Hitachi went down hard in the mud, calling for two dozers to pull off the rescue. The tilt was terrifying, but the locals, unshaken and calmly watching, The Cat D11T isn't just massive, it's a beast in motion. Watch as the operator edges this 230,000-pound dozer up the ramp with millimeter precision. One wrong move? Game over. This is heavy metal ballet. The T800 isn't just tough, it's a powerhouse. Pushed by an 820 horsepower 6DM21T engine and hydromechanical transmission, it crushes rock at 771 cubic meters per hour. Add smart suspension and you've got brute force with brains, ready for the heaviest work on Earth. Balancing a Cat D11 on a razor-thin ledge isn't for the faint of heart. Every move is a gamble against gravity, but this operator keeps calm, carving through the slope like it's flat ground. Precision, nerves, and 100+ tons of steel in perfect sync. No roads, no banks, just a floating raft and a long-reach excavator carving trenches in the riverbed. Each scoop must land with perfect precision or risk tipping the platform. It's a job of nerves, balance, and hydraulic finesse. There's no shortcut here, only patience, skill, and a machine designed to perform where others can't even float.
It's flowing.
This isn't just moving dirt. It's a balancing act with 70 tons on a knife-edge slope. One wrong move, and that scraper's gone. But the operator held it cool, controlled every inch like a surgeon. This is what real field mastery looks like. Zero drama, all skill.
Holy shit. He did it. Yeah. Gangsta. Who's your daddy?
Two Kamok skidders, one red, one green, take turns clawing through snow-covered trails. The chains bite deep, logs drag clean, and not a word's wasted. It's father and son, syncing movement like a dance, but in logging, one wrong shift and years of trust snap with the cable. The Komatsu PC450 operator is undoubtedly a master of precision, but let's focus on the Scania R420 parked right on the cliff's edge. The raw power of its 420 horsepower engine is impressive, but positioning it there requires nerves of steel. One wrong move, and it's a one-way ticket down. A tiny pup stuck in a concrete ditch. One wrong move, and it's over. But this excavator, with surgical precision, lifts it free. T-130 doesn't just push, it pulverizes. In a face-off with the MB-190, there's no contest. Steel tracks climb, crush, and claim victory. This isn't demolition, it's domination in broad daylight. The Valtra T191H doesn't hesitate. It charges through the swamp like it owns the mud. Deep ruts, flying spray, but traction holds. This beast sets the pace and the standard. The crane strained under the weight of the A320's 42-ton frame. One wrong angle and gravity took over. The tail slammed down, dust erupted, and the crew froze. Lifting a jet isn't just muscle, it's precision, and this time it snapped. When this cat excavator vanished in a sea of red clay, most crews would have called it quits. But not this team. The Cat 966 loader stepped in with brute torque, yanking it free like it weighed nothing. No shouting, no chaos, just calm hands, real experience, and a loader built to do the heavy lifting when things go south.
Peraí, eu tenho que botar o braço pra belar. Vai embora, vai embora.
A Komatsu D155A-5 and Tiger Cat 860C tag team to rescue a sunken Tiger Cat 635D from peatland hell. The D155A-5's brute pushing force pairs perfectly with the 860C's high clearance, low resistance body. No drama, just two giants pulling with purpose. Mud, roots, and gravity stand no chance. Every inch of the Volvo EC700C's climb feels like a high-stakes ballet. At 70 tons, it's a monster. But the crew moves like clockwork. The boom steadies the descent, tracks ease into place, no jerks, no guesswork, just pure finesse. Heavy machinery doesn't get handled, it gets mastered. And that's what this is. That's not a truck. It's a 100-ton Titan on wheels. The Cat 777D rumbles through the quarry like it owns the ground. Each tire is taller than a grown man. Each load moves mountains. From a distance, it looks slow. Up close, it's a rolling wall of steel and power. Workhorse? Try Battlefield King. They say old machines have soul, and this Cat 988 proves it. Built in the 1960s, still out here moving dirt like it's nothing. No electronics, no screens, just torque, steel, and grit. Ever run something this old school? Drop the name of your vintage beast below. There's something hypnotic about watching a Cat D6R tame a steep slope. Each track bite feels precise, each blade push deliberate. You feel the tension in the soil and the smooth compaction it leaves behind. This isn't just brute force, it's control, finesse, and decades of proven field dominance. Watching the Mechalac 6 MCR at work is like watching the future of compact equipment unfold. Half excavator, half track loader, and all muscle. It's fast, it's agile, and it turns tight spots into playgrounds. One machine, one operator, a dozen possibilities. This isn't just smart, it's game-changing. At Bauma Munich 2019, the Menzi Muck M545X stole the spotlight. Its 156 horsepower Deutz engine and VX drive push it up to 15 kilometers per hour. 4 800mm wheels, smart stabilizers, and optional mountain legs let it conquer slopes over 45 degrees. With 290 liters per minute hydraulic power at 300 bar, it climbs, lifts, and digs like a mechanical spider in action. Forget medals. This operator deserves a statue. Guiding an excavator down tires, that's pure steel nerves and skill. Two Cat D8R bulldozers clawing through deep desert sand to haul a loaded rig free. No drama, just torque, traction, and teamwork doing what machines do best. Forged in the Soviet era, the Stalin S-100 brings 100 horsepower of diesel fury to the dirt. No screens, no sensors, just gears, grit, and raw steel muscle. Tracks chew through the earth like it owes them money. It doesn't care for comfort. It was built to work, and that's exactly what it does. Relentlessly. Flooded roads? No problem. This old-school dozer powers through water like it's just another dirt path. No hesitation, no shortcuts. just torque, steel, and nerve. It doesn't detour, it dominates. Drop a 1 if this beast impressed you, or a 0 if you're still not convinced. A battered dump truck hangs on the brink, rear tires swallowed by the pit. A Doosan excavator braces and lifts from behind while another dump truck pulls from the front. 2 machines, 1 mission. No panic, no mess. Just raw teamwork, steel coordination, and a rescue that screams experience. When the K-71 gave up, this Soviet beast stepped in. Born for brutal loads, it pulled those stubborn cedars like it was hauling feathers. No complaints, no slowdown, just torque, smoke, and total domination across the field. The Volvo L70F makes moving raw logs look like child's play. Hydraulics hum, tires grip, and the whole machine glides through dust like a dancer in boots. But it's the operator's finesse that seals the show, precision in every pass. Meet the Komatsu D65PX-17, built for brutal terrain and colder days. Its 217 horsepower Tier 4 engine crushes the load with low fuel burn. Wide 38-inch tracks float over snow and sludge, while the Sigma blade bites deep. Tough job? Harsh ground? This beast doesn't blink. It bulldozes through. Cat D8T pushing a TS-24B up that brutal hill. Pure muscle meets precision. Would you trust that seat on the climb? I know I would. Welcome to Dike 13, Bella Vista, core of the B.O. Monte Hydro project in Victoria Dohingu, Hara. Cats dig, trucks haul, loaders spread, non-stop. Over 20 dikes in the region, but this one's a monster. Day and night, this crew moves mountains. Salute to the Bella Vista team. Relentless, relied on.